What's up, guys? It's your girl Elle with Hair Reactions, and we are back to make some predictions about Love is Blind, whether or not they say I do before the actual videos drop. All right, so let's get first to the obvious. The obvious is Brett and Tiffany. They better both say I do. I mean, they better not drag us all the way to the altar with all this black love and all of this kind of stuff, and one of them get up there and get the cold feet and say I don't. Like, I dare you. Okay, so this is the couple that I believe everyone is just sure is going to say I do. I have not been watching any leaks and anything online, so these are just my honest and true opinions on all of these relationships. Now, on to Bliss and Zach. I don't know about this couple. I'm really not sure. A part of me wishes Bliss would have stuck to her guns when she said that she would, she would consider his character if he chose the other girl. And I know some people may think, oh, that was rather arrogant of her to say, but hey, girl, step in your arrogance and know your worth. She was right. Okay, she was right. So a part of me thinks that Zach is ready. He wants to say yes. He knows. However, I think the meetup with her dad probably freaked him out a little bit, and it also probably gave Bliss something to think about. Now, while I think this couple is probably good for each other, I would not be surprised if either of them got up there and said no. So for my own guess, I'm going to say that the two are going to say yes, just because of how hard they have fought so far to be together after, not being together and him being engaged to a whole nother woman, which we shall not speak of. But yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that these two are definitely going to be married. All right, so on to the next couple. We have Paul and Micah. There's something about this that says unreal. Okay, so Micah, her personality is, when she's with the girls, she is just a whole hot mess. Even not only in the pods with her friend Irina, but also with her toxic friend. Her BFF is also rather toxic. I don't know if you noticed that, but she's such a hater, and she wants Micah to be single like her for the rest of her life. That's really how I feel. But if you have so many toxic people around you, baby, toxic is your core. It is who you are as well. And I just don't see these two being a very good match. I think Paul is trying to he's trying to get into his popular self, so to speak, high school popular guy. He's an attractive guy physically, but he's a little bit of a nerd, so he probably wasn't that popular. And Micah comes off as kind of that popular girl that he wanted back in the day. That's the vibe I'm getting. I don't see these two being compatible. I think at some point logic may kick in for Paul, and he may say no. And I think Micah kind of is aware of that. I'm not really, it's hard for me to read Micah. I can't take her very seriously. I can definitely see her saying yes just for the sake of saying yes and being married to somebody, to be quite honest, for the show and for fame. I can see that for sure. But for Paul, I think logic is probably going to kick in. I think he'll probably say no. Now on to our final couple, Kwame and Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea, you're such a fool in love, girl, and I don't even know why, because this guy is giving so many red flags, and I swear, voila, he has come up with every excuse and giving you all kinds of reasons of why he will probably say no when we get to the altar. I promise, I'm willing to bet everything that this guy is going to say no. I mean, even his sister and brother are like excited for him. His sister's trying to pump him up to say yes, but Kwame is giving no vibes, and he's using his mother as an excuse. Like, you have gone against the grain what your mother has wanted all your life. She has told you from the beginning that she wanted you to marry an African Ghanaian girl, and you have always dated white girls. So why now is it a big deal when you've always gone against tradition and always gone against what your parents wanted you to do? So it's giving me very much Chelsea is not the one for you. You only chose her to get a little further on this show. You probably chose her thinking that you would get to meet Micah and that you will take Micah from Paul. That's probably what you thought was going to happen, but Micah was not taking you seriously. She played you because she could. She never really wanted you either. She never wanted you. She only played you because you were easy for her to play with. She likes using other people as little toy things, and you were her little toy. And you thought that once you got outside of the pods, you would be able to sway Micah over to your way. Shawty, swing my way. But she was just playing with you. She played you. She was a step or two ahead of you. She had no real interest, and you have no real interest in Chelsea. And this is unfortunate for Chelsea because she's really putting her all into it and really ignoring all the red flags. Don't get me wrong, Chelsea's personality is a bit much for me, but Kwame knew this in the past. He already knew that she was a lot. I mean, her entire family is a lot on her mother's side. All those women, baby, they were a lot, okay? So it would be a bit much for me, but Kwame, you been knew that you didn't really want to marry Chelsea, so you should have told her that a long time ago. So my guess is that Chelsea will say yes and Kwame will say no. I will be shocked if Chelsea comes to her senses and she realizes that this guy is not really going to marry her and she says no. It's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. You know, if that happens, I will be very proud of her. But right now, no, they're not going to get married. I think Kwame is going to say no, but if Chelsea says no and comes to her senses, okay, cool. But at the end of the day, it's not going to happen. Now, those are my predictions. The episodes are getting ready to drop in like a few hours. So I can't wait to see if I'm right about any of these. Now, don't spoil this for me in the comments. Go ahead and let me know what are your predictions. Well, I'll tell you what, go ahead in the comments and let me know if I'm right or not, okay? Let me know if I'm on mark with these predictions. As always, y'all, thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's your girl Elle with Hair Reactions, and I'm out. Peace.